Yeah.
And so he automatically jumps in skill because Bayo.
Because Bayo, just Bayo things.
But he's actually a very solid player.
Very solid.
And Soroda.
RockChalk, I like it. He looks a little on the younger side.
Nope. Okay, so RockChalk's a little bit different. It's Rock Leroy that I was thinking of.
That's who I face in practice, Rock Leroy.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if he sometimes has switched his name before, so I thought maybe RockChalk was a
play on words.
A new one.
He's a stream monster.
Oh, okay, Stream Monster.
He's
Cool.
one of our guys who usually joins us, but he's joining us at FGF today.
I like it.
I like it. Coming out today, showing us what RockChalk can do.
Coming from the stream.
It's kind of
to the
kind of an interesting RockChalk. Very like.
I like the name. I like the name a lot.
It's very like dominant sounding, like very like.
You're in
warrior.
control.
It's like I am RockChalk.
This is gonna
You
be
will bow
good.
to me. That's how I feel. But Soroda, he's on FOCO PR. I think he's 9 and plays Diddy Kong.
Yeah, I mean.
Diddy Kong. I know he's mentioned Peach. I don't know if he's gonna play Peach. I know he prefers Peach, but he likes his Diddy. His Diddy's a little more polished. He feels a little more comfortable.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see. Maybe he knows that. Maybe he knows RockChalk. Maybe he knows. Maybe he thought Peach. Or I definitely feel like Peach is definitely a strange matchup for people who don't understand what she does.
Yeah, if you don't know how to fight a Peach, that's when you get caught. It's kind of like a Game & Watch or a Pac-Man.
Yeah, it's
you
just one
may
of
lose
those.
game 1 to them just based on unfamiliarity, but then game 2 and game 3, the better of I don't want to say better of a player, but the quicker you are at adapting.
Adaptability is definitely a factor for Peach. Peach
Yeah.
been playing as Peach.
You figure out how people play, and then you adapt to that and change how you do your plan.
Yeah, I would agree.
Like when I was a grab happy ZSS, once people realized that, they just jumped. And then I would miss a grab.
So we got a Duck Hunt versus Cloud. I think Cloud is going to be
RockChalk.
Cloud's going to be RockChalk. Does Soroda play?
Yeah. He
Duck Hunt?
does
That's awesome.
play Duck Hunt.
So it'll be interesting. Did you know that Japan ranks Duck Hunt top tier?
Really?
That they think Duck Hunt is better than Diddy Kong or like any other, like to them?
I mean, because there's a lot of Japan players who place well. Like there's always a Duck Hunt in like the ending areas.
In the upper echelon of brackets.
Yeah.
So
It's
and I
just
mean
a
I know
rarity.
they think Pac-Man and Pac-Man Wario, they're very, very but they play different than us. They have a different idea of gameplay.
There's more of an optimal focus, which is what you want with Duck Hunt, is you want to be able to...
When he puts up a wall, I mean, I don't think people appreciate it. Like, that wall that Duck Hunt can put up is a little hard to get by sometimes.
Yeah, like right there. What do? Do you let go of shield and just deal with the barrel?
Yeah, I mean...
There's little things like that. It's all about how you play. And with Cloud, you could get forced off stage and a barrel will kill you.
Oh, 100%. And especially if a Duck Hunt is exceptional at messing with the can. I mean, I don't know exactly how the can works, but that'll take a
goes for it.
A cross slash will take it off the top.
I like it, RockChalk.
So I like it. I mean, definitely solid. I mean, he's doing Cloud things.
I mean,
I like to see him stay off the edge and keep a little more stage control, because I feel like that's definitely something that'll benefit you against a character like Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he seems to be kind of like pressured into the corner a little bit. I feel like that's just not where you want to be with Cloud, especially on Lilat. Lilat's definitely not something you want to be.
Because at any point that stage could tilt, and that up B that you're using to continually go
snap
down.
ledge, or you might miss, or it's an easy, it's exploitable edge guard.
Cloud is definitely a center control character where you want to stay there. So like right where he was, that was great. Now get right back there. Keep holding it. If Duck Hunt can't force you out of it, then it's your advantage.
Okay, so this is a big edge guard right here. So I mean, he loses limit. A little unfortunate, but still holding on to that first stock. And
yeah, right now, I mean, 160 and still not dead. This is the Duck Hunt weakness.
Yeah, this is up air is gonna take it. I mean, up air is gonna be one of the stronger aerials that Duck Hunt has. I mean, especially stock taking wise.
Right. And I will say that while Duck Hunt's recovery is very gimpable, it's very going to be hard to do that as a Cloud.
Yeah,
because you don't want to put yourself out there.
Cloud doesn't want to go off stage. I mean, that's kind of how you want to maybe stage spike him or normal spike, but you don't want to put yourself in that disadvantageous position with someone that can recover as high as Duck Hunt can, who can go a little lower.
I am very interested, though, to see how does Soroda deal with a Cloud that has stage control right now. Like right now, I would have just landed.
Yeah,
he wasn't approaching.
I mean, he's not. I mean, he's managing the can a little worse than he has in the beginning of the match. I mean, I feel like it was a bigger factor in the first stock, and then once that first stock was gone, he hasn't really utilized the can as much as we would like to see, or
Yeah.
as I'd like to see.
I think definitely what Soroda needs to change for his Diddy, or for his Duck Hunt, I mean, he could go Diddy. That's a good change. But for Duck Hunt specifically, he needs to be willing to just go fair. Just go fair at the Cloud, because if you get that extra hit, he's done. Which is why I think a switch to Diddy would be good.
Yeah, just get off stage. I feel like that's something like, for characters that take off the top or take off the bottom, I feel like with Cloud, your game plan should be just side.
Yeah.
Work horizontally and then punish from there, because once you get him on stage, a spike is easy.
Right.
Or, I mean, not easy, but it's a little more manageable than a Cloud on stage, or trying to up air him off the top, or some other game plan.
Yeah.
I mean, especially as a ZSS, I think you kind of...
Yeah, I agree.
Think you might...
I definitely do not disagree with that at all.
It's interesting. I wonder what he's going to go right here. I mean, they get to decide stage first. Oh, he's going to go Peach.
He is going to go Peach. Okay. This is interesting, mainly because I haven't seen his Peach that much.
I agree. I mean, I definitely think he needs to utilize turnips here. I feel like turnips is going to be a very, very big part of the game.
Because like I feel Peach is very good at keeping people off stage, because she can just float out and then float back.
Just float out nair, especially because he doesn't snap ledge as easy, or Cloud doesn't snap ledge as easy as other characters. And I feel like that float nair is going to become a big factor, or float down air, just something in that nature. Yeah.
So we'll have to see if RockChalk understands the Peach matchup well enough to handle Soroda's.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I know like I said earlier, he has mentioned that he has a love for Peach. He definitely enjoys playing Peach. I wonder how polished it is, especially playing all the people up in CSU. You have a pretty good echelon of players to practice against.
You do. I mean, definitely CSU, FOCO in general, really solid group of players.
Yeah, I like that, because he had limit and he was getting back on stage, but I like just the turn of pushing back off stage, force him to burn that limit.
Yeah.
And definitely makes Cloud a little more manageable when he doesn't have limit.
One thing that I think, and I notice this with a lot of players, is what happens when you knock them up and they're going to a platform.
Yeah.
Because you got to recognize if they don't tech, back air or anything really will hit them.
Oh, that's going to be an SD right there. It looks like he fast fall down. I don't know if he's trying for a fast fall down there, or I mean, he kind of just ran off stage a little bit right there.
I definitely agree with the idea for RockChalk that Bear is his friend.
Yeah, Bear is your friend. I mean, it auto cancels, correct? Or I mean, it has very...
It does not. So I think it's definitely... It's a tool, though, that since Peach is going to be floating, you can't really air dodge, because you're going to have to land.
And she doesn't have the fastest mobility, neither air or ground, to maybe... If you space it out right... I
that's it.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, he can't do anything about it. I mean, once he got hit with that turnip and he upbeat, it was it. That was it. Take him with you, I guess. But...
I mean, I guess you get some sort of satisfaction for taking him down with you. Even though you didn't lose a stock, it was the principle, like, I'm taking you down with me.
But that also is important to know. If he does that at not the right percent, he will not take that stock first.
She needs to be at a little higher percent.
A little higher.
She's floaty, right? So she doesn't go down as fast.
She's definitely the weird... I know I watched a video on something about, like, how certain characters have different fall speeds and different, like, weights. Like, they may be a light character but have really fast fall speeds.
Yeah.
And some might look really heavy, like Bowser.
But have slow fall speed.
But have slower.
Slower than you expect.
Yeah.
Of course.
So, it's really... It'll be interesting to see how RockChalk adjusts here.
So that's interesting. I mean, I know Cloud is a solid pick in almost all matchups. I was curious to see maybe he'd pull out somebody that we have never seen him to play. I mean,
Okay, so it looks like there was a button issue.
Yeah.
Looks like they're gonna reset. If they are going Smashville, I like it a bit for RockChalk just because there's now a platform out there for you. You can't.
I agree.
In any other stage, except I guess Town and City a little bit.
But I mean, you have that option of like a platform to recover yourself on.
Yeah. So it saves you a little bit of issue as Cloud. Oh, we're going Town.
Maybe it was a miss stage click.
Maybe it was. Okay.
Because RockChalk didn't win on this stage, did he?
No.
So I mean, there's no limitation for this stage.
Yeah, I can see this pick as well because of the different ceiling, like the lower ceiling, and the pretty, normal size blast zones.
Yeah.
But that lower ceiling will be good for if he uses down B with his limit, the finishing touch.
I would agree.
Ooh.
So he's got to be careful with that turnip. I feel like it'd just be safer just try to snap that ledge as soon as possible because that turnip's been a problem for him. At least it seems like it's been a problem for him.
Yeah, and he needs to make sure that he's snapping the ledge.
Yeah.
Because if he goes up again like that, all Soroda has to do is fair him or back air him, or even just like forward smash him and send him outward, and he's probably dead. So This matchup is all about Cloud staying in the center of the stage.
So, yeah, just not getting off stage, not letting that disadvantageous position for someone who can deal with that as well as Peach can. Seems to lose his limit right there. I don't know what he was going for, but
yeah, in that case, I would have just liked to see him try to snap to just grab ledge like normal.
Yeah.
Instead of snapping to ledge. So, right now, Soroda feels like he's in control because Cloud's getting damage, but he's always off stage.
But yeah, it's bad. He's in a bad stage position. Reads the normal get up, hits him with the forward smash.
I like that. I like that choice there.
So I like he gets his limit. Let's see.
Is he gonna burn it? No, he grabs ledge.
That's very smart right there. Good shield.
Ill-advised up air, I would say.
I agree. So there's something to be said. I mean, he is at 146%. I mean, that is scary, but I want to see him use this limit as some sort of way to throw out extra damage or to put him in. I don't want to see him die using that limit.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's at the position where a forward smash or something might kill him, a forward air. So I like to see him use the limit without, or before he dies.
Burn it for
the
damage.
Limit for the damage. Put yourself in a little bit better position for your next stock, and then move forward from there.
Yeah. Sometimes this game is not necessarily about how you're going to kill, but how do you keep racking the damage to make killing
and
easier.
See right there,
and
like he loses the stock with limit. I mean, that's unfortunate. But hopefully he can compose himself and try to finish the stock on Soroda.
All right, jab, jab, jab. Cloud's jab's fairly good.
The third hit has a lot of ending.
Yeah.
A lot of lag on the end. But
so you do want to make sure you connect it, but it's still not a bad jab.
No, not at all.
It's a good get off me type of jab, which is most jabs.
So kind of feeling each other out. I feel like this stock's been a little slower, and I mean each one's a little more afraid to commit. But
I think that's good to see, though. I'd rather see players trying to judge what they should do rather than just rush in and get hit for little things.
So here,
so
this is Cloud can catch him on the ledge.
Oh, rolls through the last hit.
Roll and get the grab.
Dang.
So both at pretty equal percents here. I don't know how Peach does with Rage, but I know that Cloud can get a little scary with Rage. I mean, up airs, down airs.
I mean, fair's scary enough.
Yeah, fair's
so buff that anyway, and you're just going to fly even further. So I would like to...
read the neutral get up, mistimed. And that's going to do it right there. The turn up is going to take the stock. That's unfortunate, but...
But that's the matchup. If you go out there...
Yeah, you just kind of how it goes sometimes. Turn ups.
I mean, that's the thing, is that's Cloud's weakness. Kind of your turn ups.
Yeah, I mean,